Promo alert, promo alert, promo alert. Today is your boy, Big Mexico, man. Make sure y'all go check him out. Follow him on Instagram and subscribe to his YouTube channel and let him know I sent you.
I'ma keep my pistol, keep my head on a swivel. I'm riding by myself, cause I can't trust these niggas. Life's so crazy, these suckers act so shady. I put my trust in my dog, but he the first one played.
What up, gang? I'm back with another video. I say I'm back with another video. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. What up, gang? I'm back with another video. Nicki Minaj and JT went live and discussed how they got over the beef. If you don't know, Nicki Minaj felt the way towards JT and Young Miami because when they came in the game, you know, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B been going at it for a while now. They was asked a question. They was saying, an interviewer asked them, was they team Nicki or Cardi? And they off rip like team Cardi, and you know what I'm saying, they kind of bash Nicki Minaj, not like, you know, mention bad things about her, but they let it be known that it's Cardi all day, and they wasn't rocking with Nicki Minaj, and they felt like Cardi was better. But let me tell y'all, the reason why they did that, you gotta understand. They just got signed, City Girls. They just got signed to P, you know what I'm saying, QC label. You gotta understand. Offset was with QC. Cardi B, she rocked with QC. So it was only right to go with the family. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know, they young and new in the game. So they gonna ride with who they label ride with. And that's all that was. But JT got on the phone with Nicki Minaj, and you know, she spoke to her and let her know, you know what I'm saying, this is why I said what I said, but I was wrong. And I always looked up to you since back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? No woman in the game right now in this generation can't say they ain't look up to Nicki at one point in time. And JT was a fan since day one of Nicki. You know what I'm saying? So she had to put her pride to the side, you know, and really like, look, that was fucked up. I ain't mean to, you know, come off like that, but I apologize and blase squaze, but y'all check it out.
Have to be bold. You always have to be standing out. And after that remix is just that. I feel like it was so like laid back, but at the same time so good because I didn't even get my all, but y'all eating it up because I knew that I would touch women. I would touch women, and when I rap, it's always to touch women. It's not about these niggas. Okay, my sister is on here. I see her. Give me 1 second. Okay. But when I rap, it's to touch women. It's never about these niggas. And when I say I'm FREE, hold on, stop the beat, I'm a motherfucking city girl. Ain't shit free by me. I need to make these niggas pay up, not only in dollars, but in respect, with consistency. Y'all be letting these niggas play games. We ain't letting these niggas play games. Come on, it's 2022. Wake up. Okay, hold on. Hey, little boy, get the fuck off my life. Y'all, I am a married motherfucking woman. Y'all niggas be delusional. Okay. There is my baby, my queen. What's up?
Hi, babe. How are you?
Cause you hear me?
I can hear you, and you look so fucking pretty.
Nikki, I'm at the arena waiting for the bus to take off.
Why are you looking so pretty and sexy?
I'm a super freaky motherfucking girl. I gotta represent.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucking mix. What are you talking about? I gotta represent at all motherfucking times for the queen mix. I always
Okay. I'm out. So, So, what you was talking to them about? Fill me in.
I want everybody to know, because I think that as a Sagittarius, we really don't give a fuck. Like, we don't give a fuck what nobody think about us. We stand on what we believe in, and we so bitchy to others, but we really are just loyal, and we solid, and we don't play with fake shit. And when we call it out, people get mad and say we bitches. But I want everybody to know how sweet of a person you is, how good of a person you is, and how helpful a person you is. And you don't never ask for clout. Like, I can send you something, I can ask you something, and you want to be honest. I'm an honest person. And that's why I'm so glad that, like, me and you are cool, because I know that I can send you something. You're going to be dead ass honest. And you're not going to care what I think. And it's the same thing as me. And I want the world to know how much of a good person you are. Because I think that they are so obsessed with making you a bad guy. And I think they've been doing it so long that you don't even care no more that you wear the title well. And you are killing the shit with the title. But you are such a good person. You are such a person. Like, you are.
Well, thank you for saying that. And as a Sagittarius, you already know we always throwing the Sagittarius card in there because we know we are the best sign. And so we can recognize things in another Sagittarius that people can't really see. You know what I'm saying? So with you, I've always gotten a very down to earth, genuine, vibe from you once we started speaking. You know what I'm saying? What I was seeing on the internet prior to that, and when a lot of shit was going on and a lot of shit was being said that I didn't like, I wouldn't have ever known how you really were. You know what I'm saying? And so it makes me understand better, like, how people judge me all the time, right? Because we do such a great job of wearing the fact that we don't give a fuck on our sleeve, that sometimes we don't realize that people might need to see that we're a good human being. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
I feel like we are so much of this shit, and we have so much talent that we feel like we don't have to be likable. We feel like our talent speaks. Like, I feel like that. I feel like, okay, people don't really like me like that, but when I put out a verse, they eat it up, and they like me for that. I don't have to be likable because I'm talent. So I don't have to be nothing else but what I came here for, and that's to be a rapper. I think that's what Sagittarius feel like, and that's what I get from you. Like, you feel like I don't have to be likable because I motherfucking got a talent. Like, and when we spoke and I explained it to you, it took me to get in this game and to become an artist, to know and respect what you have done for the game. And I told you, it's the Nicki. I think I did 2 albums so far. I'm about to be on my 3rd one. And it's not easy. It's not. And I've been in studio sessions and I done put on albums of yours. And I'm like, how the fuck this bitch do that?
Yeah. And that was one of the realest things you said to me. That was one of the realest things anybody ever said to me in this game. The thing is that a person can apologize to you till they blue in the face, right? A person can say, oh, let's just let this shit go. Let's let it die down. But with me, and I knew you knew exactly what to say on that phone call. You knew exactly what was going to bring me back off the ledge because I was about to jump.
What I felt, it's what I knew. It's what my engineers can tell you. Like, when they see me in the studio and they see me get into my craft, and when I tell them to put on and how I speak of you, I would say, what the fuck? When I listen to these songs. But I was listening to you when I was working at Whole Foods and I was in the freezer and I was packaging my lunch. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, getting ready for my shit. And then I got so caught up with relatable and I didn't think about talent. I had gotten a game, and I said, you know what? It takes talent. You can't be just relatable to keep putting out these records. You have to have talent.
Mm-hmm.
And the respect that we changed, I said Nicki Minaj really has talent to keep putting out these bodies of projects that make sense, that sound good, that flow.
Mm-hmm. That's what you said, because when we did the phone call, it was a moment on that call where I was like, I went up to a level probably like 9 on my anger scale.
I'm like, hold on.
But it's just.
I said, oh my.
But
over with.
But again, it was just so genius that because you're a fucking Sagittarius, right? You were the only person on the call that knew, and I want to make sure I make this clear, that knew what to say to me to calm me down so that I could be back to listening instead of talking and going hard and you know, doing the most. Because whenever a person makes you feel that they speaking from a genuine place and they know what you've gone through, it's not about somebody complimenting you about where you are. It's about what the fuck you've gone through. And when you said to me one time, you know, like, yo, I realized once I got in this shit, how strong you've had to fucking be to still be here 15 years later. And now I can say that as a woman, okay? Not as a dick eater, as a woman, to be able to say, now that I have experienced walking in your shoes for a little bit, I can now give you your props as a woman, because you know what? I didn't understand what it took to be in your position. So I lashed out, or maybe I went with the crowd and I, you know, whatever. But now that I can speak from a place of experience, I want to let you know, as a woman, I feel fucked up for saying this or doing this. I want to let you know, I know what you've gone through. And sometimes that's all people need to hear. It's not about compliments. I don't give a fuck about compliments. So many people hit me all the time trying to, you know, whether it's making amends or moving on. However, they don't know what to say to me. You see, they think just going over the surface or complimenting me. I don't want no fucking body compliments. Or somebody just told me I look like Edward Scissorhands. Bitch, fuck you. No.
Music 101.
But look, all I be wanting to know, because, you know, again, and some people say I'm too much of a forgiving person, but I have to be, because I'm human and I make mistakes every day, right? But it's different to forgive somebody who just talking and you know they just talking, versus forgiving somebody that's showing you, listen, in all humility, I can see how I went about that wrong. It's just that, sis, I didn't know what the fuck you had gone through to get where you've been. And now that I know, I'm giving it up. That's all. That's all. Sometimes.
Are regular, and when you're regular, you're not in this industry. This is a different ballgame when you are a writer and you go in these studios and you have to stand 10 toes down against everything and what you believe in, your ideas. And I'm like, damn, imagine Nicki Minaj. Like, put on a pink print. I gotta hear this. Because when I wrote Top Notch, and that's one of everybody's favorite verses, I had to put on Welcome to the Party remix. And I had to study it. I'm like, she went all different ways. And I'm like, okay, so this is a New York beat. And when we, as female rappers, when we go in the studio, we have to study Nicki Minaj. And that's just the truth. It's just the truth. And as a writer, I have to get inspiration. And I go to Nicki and I saw my engineers. I said, God damn, this bitch cold. I know for so many motherfucking years. And when you pick the right idols and you pick the right people to study, your talent goes far. And J. Cole said it. I study my idols. You have to study people, and you have to write that shit down. And that's when my best verses come about, when I study. And I go in the studio, and I write my shit down from my head and how I'm feeling. But also, when Nicki approached this motherfucking beat. But my craft is to always leave a memorable verse. And when I put something out, when I send a verse, every time I send a verse, I have to like it. I have to like that verse before I release it. I don't care about nothing else in the world. I have to like it.
That's right.
To release it, because that's my talent. That's all I have to my name is my motherfucking talent.
Right. And that's right. You have to be the biggest fucking critic of you. Because once it goes out there, you can't take it the fuck back. You know, so, but that's real shit, you know, that you're taking your shit seriously, as you should. And you see that people notice, right? Like, the thing is that I think that for a while, people may have started thinking that the listener don't notice. That's not true. A song don't gotta be a top 10 song. Oh, hey, Jade. That's my other Sagittarius boo. I'm trying to bag her, JT. That's my but the thing is, JT, like, it doesn't matter if a song is on the Billboard Hot 100. It could be on the Billboard Top 500, right? What stands the test of time is going to be the skill and the talent. So that's what I was saying. I was saying, like, y'all, I just put out this song with Blue, and I was telling people, yo, if y'all think people ain't still out here checking for real R&B the way y'all checking for real rap, let this show you guys. Because look, Blue, he done had a song with Drake. He had a song with Wayne and Chris Brown. He had a song with me. And I just wanted to tell people, it's not about the quick gimmicky stuff and going viral. You would be surprised how many people just listen for the fucking talent, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So look. So now, when this is all said and done, a year from now, or 2 years from now, 3 years from now, they still gonna be pulling up their fave JT's verse. That might not be one of the biggest JT song. You feel me? They gonna be pulling out their favorite JT verse. And if you keep on fucking doing that, do you know what the fuck happens one day? One day, bitches they don't got no choice but to motherfucking respect you. They don't got no choice but to, when you come in a room, move around.
First day out, it happened. It did not chart. It did not go nowhere, but they still speak about that verse right now. I wrote that verse in my prison cell. I didn't have no beat, no nothing. I had to P did the beat, got twisted to do the beat. When I couldn't even hear it. I wrote that whole song in my prison cell.
Wow.
No help.
Wow.
And I was straight out of prison, and I had anxiety. I literally just was in prison, and I was coming back into a new world. And Pete, like, you have to do this right now. And I'm like, right now? He's like, right now. And a beat to me did not go with the song, but I had to lay it down. And to this day, everybody say, I love your first day out. And talk shit about that song. And they was like, it didn't chart, it didn't go nowhere. But that song still lived with so many people because they heard the passion. They knew it was all me. And I didn't have no beat to work with. I was in my prison cell, and I wrote the song down by myself. So I understand what you say 100% when you say about charting and all that. I don't even care. Like, I know that, for example, with remixes, sometimes we don't even get credit. But my Said Song verse is like my biggest verse. I never got credit for that. I never cared for credit for that. But when I go in a club and they play that motherfucking verse and they say JT, I said, money bag. As a Sagittarius, you know how we is. We very controlling. We know what we like. Put me first. Let me tell you how to format this song. Let me tell you how to format this song. This is how this song should go. Get me full control. And that's like, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got credit for it. Not on the chart. Not nowhere. But it's when I play it on stage and my tour, when I play it anywhere, it go up. not about credit, it's about talent. It's about putting your all in this. When you look at the writer's credit, you see my motherfucking name, and you know that's what I do.
But listen, Tavia, girl, listen, okay? The point is, I'm going to give you an example that I never want you to forget for the rest of your life, okay? What do you think charted higher on the Billboard Hot 100? Monster or Starships? Let's use that as an example, okay? Now, y'all keep on asking to see my face. I don't know what more of my motherfucking face y'all going to see, babe. Look, here's what I want you to always remember, JT, okay? Let all these people right now fight for who could get, you know, all the attention, who could pop their pussy the widest, who could, you know, be disrespectful the most, whatever, right? And if you stay focused on that motherfucking pen, you watch what the fuck is gonna happen. Let them. I've been able to witness this shit for a long time, right? And some people take your advice and some people don't. I remember when I worked with Bia, I was telling her a lot of things, right? And for the most part, she was receptive. And as you know, a woman and as an intelligent creative, there were some things that she didn't want to hear at that moment. And then after we finished, doing what we had to do, she sent me a message one day and she said, "Bitch, you was right about everything." And I'm not going to get into it because that's her business, you know what I'm saying? But it was so many different things on a personal level and on a professional level she didn't want to hear at that time. But I knew she needed to hear it. Because one thing about me, and you'll know this as a Sag, the people we care about the most is the people who we are the most blunt with. And it's because we're trying to help them so bad, because we always say to ourselves, I wish I had a friend like this. I wish everybody was like this with me. I wish everybody just tell me the truth, be honest with me, However,
that we love. We not honest with the people we don't love. We don't care. But
we don't care. So what I'm saying is, Bia came back as a real ass fucking bitch and said, "Look, bitch, you know what? You was right about certain things I didn't want to hear at that time, right?" And now she and I have, we were able to develop this particular bond. So my thing is to you, everybody not going to want to hear shit when I say it because they think it's for whatever motives, whatever reason. They still not understanding. I don't give it. I'm good. I'm not going to lose or gain nothing by telling you something or trying to say something for the wrong reason. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, if you ask any motherfucking body what charted higher on the Hot 100, out of, for instance, like I said, Monster or, I don't know, Starships or many other songs. Well, right? They gon' know. Monster was not a huge Billboard Hot 100 hit. No.
It lived on. Like, you turn that bitch on, we gonna turn up.
But it's iconic because the discipline, the time, and the skill that the listener can hear that you put into it is what makes them be like, nah, I'm gonna have to give it up for her in a different way, and it's gonna stand the test of time. You understand? So never care about that shit. You gotta keep putting your motherfucking work in. You see, hit records, they come. But that is not what the fuck you supposed to be rapping for.
Supposed to rap for that pen. And that's why I respect you so much. I respect you, and I let everybody know. I said, Nicki, like, she wears the bad guy title because she don't give a fuck. That's me. I don't give a fuck. That's what me when I get in trouble with anything. And my label will tell you, like, I don't care. I wear it. I'm like, okay, I said it. I don't care. But you are such a good person, and people need to know that. And it's like, when I'm in doubt, I said, let me send this to Nicki. She's going to tell me the truth. And I remember one time I sent you a song, and you said, I love this song, but you should change this part. You should do that. And I took your advice. I said, I'm going to listen to Nicki because she's a writer. She's a leader. She's a Sagittarius. And, you're a mother. You're the mother of rap. Like, I did that that whole song myself, and I did that for the heart. And I'm
the mother of all the generations. I'm just the mother of the new generation. So let's make that clear, because we have, you know,
not back in the days. Like I'm
yeah.
And I really don't know too much, but this generation, you are the mother, and to be able to have your number, you in my corner, that's big. A lot of people don't have that because play that shit. Like you don't fuck with too many people. So for me to even have that and have your opinion, that's everything. And like I said, you push me. You gave me the confidence that I need. I know that I'm talented, but I'm always shy. Like I'm always shy because sometimes when my opinions come out, people bat them down, and I be like, "Yo, this is a good idea. Why nobody not listening to me?" And when you came, you said it's got 8 bars. So scared. I said, "Damn, I don't want Nicki to not like it," and I turned it in. And I appreciate you for that right there. That right there just made my career like thrive. That's a highlight of my career. And I'm being honest. I've been out since 2019. The COVID hit. I was in the house for 2 years. I never had my moment to feel like a star or feel appreciated. You can't. I didn't have that moment since in my feelings. I turned myself in the day of in my feelings. Drake album came out and I went. So I never had that moment. And I thought that moment would never come. And you gave that moment in real time to showcase my talent with Nicki Minaj. I didn't know who was on the song. I didn't care. Everybody on the song is talented, but it was a Nicki Minaj song and it was going on your platform. And I'm like, let me do my thing. And I appreciate you for that. Like, deep.
Well, now it's time to turn up, bitch, because, and you know, we gonna be doing a lot of other stuff that the people don't know about. And, you know, it's not always a song or a feature, y'all. But I will just say again that I had such a fucking great experience with this shit. With working with all of y'all. I want us to do a little IG with all of us if we can. But it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that I feel like I'm in such a good place mentally that I can now transfer it to people in my close space, you know, without feeling like, oh, I can't drop this jewel to this person, you know, this person ain't signing me, this person. No, I'm in such a great mental space, thank God. That
those girls you told me about, I really, really want you to do that song.
Say that again, JT.
The girls you told me about, I really want you to do that song. I'm not.
Oh no, don't say nothing.
I'm not, but I really want you to do that song, and I feel like that'll be a good look for you to sign them. And I feel like I love those girls. Those girls remind me of me in my group, and I love that song when you introduced it to me because I didn't know nothing about it. You told me about the song, and a lot of people love to say, "Oh, Nicki don't work with female rappers," and she that. But Nicki introduced me to new female rappers, and I was like, "Are these girls?" And I want to listen to it. I liked it. I want you to do that song, and I want you to sign those girls. They are the future.
I'm signing more than just 2 girls. You know, when the kids start doing shit, child, everybody gonna start trying to do it. But the thing is, let it be from the heart. Here's what I say. I never wanted to sign people because I'm an artist. And I always said this to people behind the scenes. I used to say, listen, if I cannot give an artist what I know they fucking deserve, I'm not gonna sign them. Because I'm not about to sign nobody and ruin their life or ruin their career. No. I'd rather just be like, nope, goodbye, you know. So my thing is now I'm at the place in my mind, my spirit, everything, that I'm ready to sign new people. And I have a lot of people. I haven't spoken to you guys about it yet, but it will happen soon, y'all. Don't worry. But yes, I'm looking for females. And I already have some females. You know, so it's rappers and singers and groups and all of that. And when the time is right, y'all know how I am. I'll be waiting to share it. Oh, and also men, not just females. So I'm also signing men, and I already have signed someone, but I'm not gonna say too much.
It's gonna be good. I can't wait till you.
Promo alert. Promo alert. Promo alert. Today is your boy NBA King David, man. Go follow him on Instagram and go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Check out all the videos on his YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. Leave in the comments that I sent you. Like your favorite video. Okay.